What's up guys, so this morning we're going to be running through how to upgrade the firmware on your Sony Bluetooth wireless noise cancelling headphones. So this is going to allow you to enable the Google Assistant options. So it's currently not enabled in version 1, but in version 2 Sony has enabled the Google Assistant integration. So we'll be going to version 2.0.1. Okay, so today we're going to be walking through how to upgrade the firmware on the set of headphones that you've got. So these are the Sony headphone set. This is the noise cancelling headphones. So what we're going to do is, the first thing that we're going to do is to make sure that we've got the latest version of the app on the phone, which I've already done. So the first thing you need to do is make sure that you've got them fully charged before you attempt to upgrade the firmware, because what you don't want to do is have the power running out halfway through. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to switch on the headphones. Okay, so that will show you when it's connected. You've got your LEDs flashing here and your ambient sound control there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop those back in there. They're now switched on and enabled. Next thing we're going to do is to go into the app. And there we go. So it knows they're there. Check the power is on and connect the device to Bluetooth. So we're actually going to go in and connect. There we go. So if you've got a firmware update, it should automatically detect it. So as you can see here, this is the app. Really in-depth application for these headphones, which in my opinion makes them an absolute winner. So we're going to go into, there's two ways. You can either headphone update available, more info, or we can click on the three dots up there, check what version they're on. So they're on 1.05. So to upgrade to enable integration with Google Assistant, you want version 2.0.1. There was a problem with firmware version 2, so don't install that, because that will stop your, in some instances, it will stop your headphones working. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we are going to check on the upgrade. So as you can see here, headphone update available, version 2.0.1. So what we're going to do is we're going to press the update. That will then download the app, download the firmware, and then that will install via USB. Sorry, but via Bluetooth. So we'll leave that running. I'll come back and check on that in a sec. Let's see how we're doing. 1%. So yeah, so that will download it to the phone and then it will transfer it via Bluetooth to your headphones. So the reason I chose these headphones, as you can see here, I'm just going to take the headphones out and put them there. I'm going to show you on here rather than on the headphones themselves while they're downloading. So the first one was I travel quite a lot, and this is a great adapter. Although, to be honest, most people nowadays, they'll download and install a film on their iPad, and then you can connect up with Bluetooth on that. This is still a really useful gadget, so you can plug into the airline's sockets and watch their movies. So as you can see here, the control is all done via this device here. So this is touch sensitive, so increase the volume, you press up or tap up, turn it down, and then you can skip left and right between answer the phone call with a single tap. And then if you want to change the ambient sounds on here, then you use your NC/ambient sound. I have to say they're really good when I use them traveling. You know, I just pop them on and put the noise cancelling on, and then grab some kit. They're very comfortable to wear for a significant amount of time, so I usually wear them for, you know, 4 to 6 hours. How's that doing? Okay, so that's up to 15% now. Okay, so that's it. So that took about 20 minutes or so. So the first thing we want to do now is we want to connect again. You see there, that's just flashing up the Bluetooth. What we want to do first of all is to check the firmware update, and there we go. Set up your Google Assistant on this device. So we'll do that later. So that means that the upgrade has in fact happened successfully. Version 2.0.1, as you can see there. Everything else looks good. And that's it. So if you want Google Assistant on your device, then that's what you need to do, is to upgrade to version 2.0.1. There we go. So staying means that the headphones aren't moving. And set to noise cancelling at the moment. So your app should automatically update on its own anyway as part of your phone operating system. That's cool. Okay. So what we want to do here is we can see, let's just get rid of all of those notifications. We've got the headphones that are saying they're connected, so I'm going to click on Finish Setup for Google Assistant. So the noise cancellation button will be remapped to be used as the Google Assistant button. Noise cancellation functionality can be controlled within the companion app. So say next. Device information, turn on voice and audio activity. Well, we want to do that because it needs to listen to us if we're going to be using the Google Assistant. Just stepping through the options here. So we're going to turn on the notification access so that it can talk to us. And that's it. So the headphones are now Google Assist ready. Allow responses while the phone is locked. Yep. Perfect. So that is fully configured for Google Assistant. If you've got any questions, leave us a comment under the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.